Hey everyone, and welcome to the BattleBots Reviewer. I'm your host, Josh Mitchell, and maybe you don't know really what BattleBots is. I'm going to explain that to you today. BattleBots will be airing this summer, 2020, on Discovery Channel and Science Channel. And the BattleBots you will see this summer is the 250-pound weight division. That is the heavyweight division. They do have higher divisions, but those do not get televised as much. Kind of a shame nowadays, but this division is very good. The weight, as I said, is 250 pounds. And to give you a sense of kind of how big these bots get, some of the weapons you will see weigh over 50 pounds. And they spin over 200 miles an hour. These are not kids' toys. These are some real machines. They fight inside a bulletproof glass box with a steel floor, and they chip the reinforced bulletproof glass every so often. That is how strong these things are. Each fight consists of a 3-minute round of 2 bots, usually. Sometimes you'll have a rumble with 3, but usually you'll have 2 bots, 1 on either side. They start the fight for 3 minutes. If neither bot is disabled in those 3 minutes, it goes to the judges. There are 3 judges. They score on a 7-point system. 3 points awarded for damage, 2 for aggression, 2 for control. And often you will see, if it goes to the judges, the bot that you think's going to win might not win. So often you will see the bots try to finish it off, not let it go to the judges, and the announcers stress that a lot, that they do not want to go to the judges. Some crazy things have happened when it goes to the judges. Over the course of the season, every bot will fight at least 4 times. And depending on their record, strength of schedule, and just how good their matches looked, the selection committee will pick the 16 best bots to go into the bracket play, the postseason. They will go through a single elimination tournament all the way to the winner of the giant nut. The field this year is projected to be over 80 bots. I don't know how many international bots aren't going to be able to come because of the virus and all that, but right now there's projected to be over 80 bots. That is a new BattleBots record. Last year was a massive field with 67 bots, I think it was. And we thought that was big. Now we got over 80. It's insane. If you are thinking, maybe I want to do this, how hard could it be? It's pretty hard. These are not cheap machines. And these people that are playing, they're not making any money. Like, even the people that win it all maybe come out even, maybe. And that kind of depends on how much damage you took. The people that are doing this are basically doing it as an expensive hobby. The bots value like some $10,000 is what it takes to put one of these things together sometimes. It's pretty insane. They don't make a lot of money out of it, but it's lots of fun for us to watch. As kind of a recap of what the last couple of years have looked like for BattleBots, what we kind of expect to see coming into this year. In 2015 and 2016, I believe, BattleBots played those 2 years, 2 seasons on ABC. And in those years, it was an all-bracket format. And they had approximately 60 bots or so. They kind of eliminated a few preseason, and then they put the rest into the big bracket, and they played single elimination all the way to the end. They took a year off, 2017. There was no BattleBots that year. The next year, they came back on Discovery Channel with the whole new format of every bot gets 4 regular season fights, and we select the top 16 to go into bracket play. And that was set up mostly because you had really good bots that just had a malfunction in one fight. And that one fight in the old format would cost them the whole year. So this season, this new format was set up for bots. One of the main ones would be Witch Doctor, who is a very good bot, but they kept having malfunctions, kept having their bot break down, and weren't able to continue. So that's what's been the last 2 years, and coming into this year, is that style of format. And I personally love it. It works very well. You get more fights. You get to see each bot fight more than maybe just once. And I think that's the thing that really helps. And it encourages new design. Because in the old format, you make a new design, and it doesn't work once, you don't get a chance to adjust it. So with the new format, you get not only to make cool new bots, but over the course of the season, you get to adjust those bots and make them work better. And every season has had its rookie surprises. And I think that's what we really like. 2 years ago, it was Monsoon and Endgame that were kind of lighting it up. Last year, those two weren't really doing that well. Maybe, I kind of think it was because they had tougher schedules, not being rookie bots, kind of being hyped up bots. But they got replaced with bots like Hydra, who finished 3rd in the rankings. And it was pretty insane to see every season bots you don't expect to be good be very good. And that is what makes BattleBots so special. Is even what you think is the worst bot can beat the best in the game. And does it make some things kind of chaotic? Yeah. But that's good. It's amazing. As an example, in the first season, you come into a 16-team tournament. They're all seeded, obviously. First year of the new format, the 16 seed beat the 1. Doesn't get much crazier than that. So, the last 2 years, it has been Byte Force, who has won back-to-back Giant Nuts. They've won the first season on ABC as well. So, they've won 3 of the last 4 years, and they've gone undefeated the last 2 seasons. So, when BattleBots comes around, you start looking at the bots. Byte Force is the bot to watch. And it's been kind of interesting the last few years to watch. Tombstone, they call him the King of Kinetic Energy. Because he has a spinning bar. It's nasty. Like, really nasty. And everyone, from the 2 years on ABC to the last year or 2 on Discovery as well, all the bots were built to beat Tombstone. Well, now, everyone's built to beat Tombstone, so now what you're seeing is bots built to beat the bots that were built to beat Tombstone starting to do good. The main one to me being Huge, who has 40-inch wheels. It's pretty big, pretty huge. So that's kind of where BattleBots is coming into this season. Hopefully, within the next couple weeks, I'll be able to give you my top 20 BattleBots rankings of my 20 bots that I think are going to do really good this year. We don't know yet which bots will be in. They're slowly releasing them. Once we have the whole thing, I'll do that video. Until then, please drop a like on this video, subscribe so you don't miss out on anything upcoming, and I'll see you next time right here on the BattleBots Reviewer.